Hello everyone. How are we doing tonight? Yeah. Hope everyone's having a good end of November. Yeah. I hope Thanksgiving was good for everybody. It was pretty good for me, although did have to work. But, you know, that kind of thing happens. But I hope everyone had a pretty calm Black Friday weekend. Nothing too crazy. So, welcome to tonight's stream of my Crusade for Skyrim Let's Play. Yeah. Last week we ran into the leader of one of the big leaders of the New Order of Alinor, who was responsible for Rigmor's, a lot of Rigmor's past. And then we started going around and warning generals of both the Stormcloaks and headed towards the Imperial General to inform them about the imminent invasion. And they have to have a truce in order to defend Skyrim and Tamriel from the New Order. Yep. Ooh, so much fun. Now they're about to go and see General Cassius Varon, and yeah, they're going to give him the warning about the New Order. And just before we begin, tonight's stream is sponsored by W Energy. Yep, use my special code Red Thunder Fang to get 10% off. It's kind of the really good energy drink that you read. Yep. And unlike Monster and such, which they're pretty good, I'll admit, but they're in one can each. While in Dubby, you get a container of powder where you can mix it in with some water, and then bada boom, bada bing, and you got about 30 servings. It's like, dude, you realize that's a month right there? All right. Now that that's out of the way, let us begin. Or, better yet, let us continue. Forgot to set my chair up properly. Alright. Almost feels just about as cold as it looks. Yeah. Where I'm at, it almost feels just about as cold. Ah, crap. Wolves.
I hate
Go down, punk.
Say I didn't warn you.
Bandits. Oh, great. Even more fun. Go get him, Rigmor. Oh, nice. Very nice. Alright, let's get back to the horses. And goodness gracious, where did Angie's horse go again? Jeez Louise. Whenever there's a fight, that horse just goes running so fast. No, it's not funny. Alright. Back on your horse, Rigmor. You still gotta get down to the Imperial camp. Definitely feels like winter outside. And ironically, it's winter right there. Alright. Get on up here, Rigmor. Alright. First off, give me that sword of yours real quick. reason I say it like that is when you have her put on the disguise, the sword disappears at the rest of her armor. Sad, I know. Hey, we'd better change into these uniforms. Come on.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah. Real up close, she was. Alright. And we got a second set of boots for her, because if you look, she's just wearing shoes. Oh, yeah. Imperial gold. Make that match a little better for a lead officer. Although I don't have an Imperial sword with me. Darn. That would have worked real good for that. Alright. Not bad looking. Good. Alright.
Okay.
Take the sword back and take the... No. Take your sword back and take your... Take these boots I got for you. Because what you're wearing is not... Yeah, not tactically good. Here we go. That looks better. And more official. Okay, this should do. What the?
Is that a skirt?
No, it's a battle dress.
Dress. You know, it really suits you.
Rigmor, get a hold of yourself.
How do I look?
You look just about as ridiculous with your skinny legs poking out the bottom.
I wonder if the Legion wears underwear.
Sometimes I worry about you, Rigmor. Pull yourself together and focus, okay?
Okay, focus.
Ugh. I bet he's wondering, what am I gonna do with you? Come on. Alright. I think right here we'll get off Rigmor. Alright. That must be him right there, Rigmor.
What is it?
Well met, Cassius.
Well met. I've been expecting you.
I've been sent here to deliver this message. It's very urgent.
This changes things. Have you spoken to Ingle?
Yes, he sends his regards.
I bet he does, that old fox. And I take it this pretty young thing is Rigmor?
Well met.
Please, sit and help yourself to refreshments.
I do like the work they put into this mod. Let's have him take off his helmet to look like he's getting comfortable.
What is it?
Hey Cassius, why did you set your camp on the Hold border?
There have been raiders crossing the border here and ransacking the farmsteads. I had the outpost built in an attempt to put a stop to them,
Ingle seems to think you're planning some kind of offensive.
Does he now? I like to cause him a few sleepless nights from time to time, but these raiders are a more serious cause for concern. My presence has deterred them from this area, but now they are striking other areas and returning to Fort Dunstad. I can't cross over the border into the Pale to deal with them for fear of it being seen as an act of aggression from Dawnstar.
I know that fort. Maybe we could be of help.
Are you suggesting a special operation? I like the sound of that, Guardian. You would have my gratitude.
We could pull it off. Leave no witnesses, and the Jarl would be none the wiser.
Excellent. It's not far from here. Follow me.
Got it. And obviously this man's a master of teleportation jutsu! Alright, put that helmet back on, and... Alright, Rigmor. Come on.
Wait for me.
The magic of coding. She summoned Ho-Host right to The two of them chased after Cassius as they headed up to Fort Dunstad to deal with the bandits. He was familiar with it as he had gone and cleaned it out once before on his way to the south, headed towards Whiterun to meet up with the Hospitalers for the first time, several months prior. Yeah. I will say the Creation Club backpacks actually make it nice and easy for you to carry extra stuff. Oh joy. Spiders. Looks like we got trouble. This is always the fun part. It's when you come through when you go through this pass, you end up running into a bunch of these guys. Alright, let's get back to the horses. That way we can catch back up. Luckily, he does a pretty good job taking his time. Takes an extra route or two. Just like that. That's a different one. Alright. So you wanted to go up the rest of the way on foot. They got off their horses and went to catch up with them.
Bandits, raiders, and thieves! You have been warned to stay out of Empire territory!
Oh, look at that. He's pissed.
You have chosen to ignore the warnings, but I give you one last chance
because there's a spider in the
to
distance.
disband and disperse.
Well, if it isn't Captain Foron of the Imperial Guard, aren't you missing something? Like your army?
Maybe he was drunk on mead. Those are the two of his drinking buddies.
Come on in, Foron. We know how to throw a party.
Well, what do you say?
Well, they were warned. My conscience is clear. You ready?
Come on!
Come on!
As good as dead.
Both Nordic cut and the steel plate armor for their tougher guys. Fun.
You never should have come.
As soon as the next shout's ready. Yeah. I know I'm tougher than they are, but what can I do?
You won't get here alive.
You're as good as dead. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Come on. I know you won't submit. Take a nice chill pill.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
That wasn't that bad. One more. Alright. Yeah. Obviously these bandits regenerated after he went through them the first time.
Come on.
Quite a few of these guys to go through. Especially if you have double the numbers of a typical bandit keep holding. So much supplies you can get. Ooh. So much good loot. Alright, give me a sec, Cassius. Alright.
Hey,
That seems to have taken care of that.
let's check inside this villa. Make sure we got them all.
Good idea. Come on, Rigmor.
Thought I heard something.
Downstairs.
Damn you!
You want a piece of me?
It's too close quarters for me to shout.
Come on!
Oh no. He looked over and saw the dead bodies.
Oh no.
Dark days, Rigmor.
Was that really necessary?
That they went and slaughtered these people? Who knows? Some bandits are real depraved. I think I might need to invest in some lockpick skill at some point. There we go. Quick looting because there's story time upstairs in a good minute. Sometimes it's a little tricky for the code to work. Let's see if this will work. Oh, there we go. let's take... hang on. Let's speed you up a little bit. Summon Rigmor.
Ingol said you knew my dad.
Indeed, I learned a lot from him during the Great War. His men were unparalleled on the field. We fought at the Battle of the Red Ring together. Later in Hammerfell, he saved my life. I remember it as clear as if it were yesterday. Would you like to hear about that battle?
That sounds great.
The end was drawing near. The battle had been raging for 2 days, and it was the Dominion's final push. They thought they had the victory in their hands, and sent in everything they had. Their elite guards at the front, the rest of their army following behind. Trumpets, conches, shields bashing, horns. The noise was tremendous. The Dominion arrows blocked out the sun and turned the day to night as they made their way steadily up the hill. The wind blew in dark storm clouds from the east and it began to rain. It poured, rolling thunder above our heads. The roar of 10,000 men as General Jonna rode down from the hill to personally dictate the battle. Jonna gave the order, and the Nords charged the Altmer elite guards head on. There was an almighty crashing of shields on steel armor, and the Altmer front line was shunted back 10 yards by the sheer force of the Nord shield wall. They tried desperately to break through it, but the hammers and broadswords behind the wall fell on them time and time again. Still the arrows rained down on us. Still the rain poured down on us, but Jonna made us stand. We waited and waited. Finally, he gave the signal, the Legion to advance in rank and file on their left flank. Our horns and conches sounding, bashing the sides of our shields above the roar of the battle. We inched our way toward until we were 10 yards from them. They came charging on us as one, but our line held, and inch by inch we pushed them back. The clash of steel deafening. Word swept through the ranks that Titus's army had entered the Imperial city. Titus! 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 We roared. Then it happened. The Dominion command left the field. Their army faltered and broke ranks. 15,000 men fling the battlefield, throwing away their weapons, armor, anything that would slow them down was discarded in the panic. The Altmer elite guards stood to and died to a man, refusing quarter offered. Your father was decorated on the field by Jonna himself.
Cassius, you mentioned my dad saved your life?
Ah, yes. I was in the ranks back then. After the Concordat, I left the army and settled in northern Skyrim. I was thinking of buying a mill with my army pension when I heard of the resistance in Hammerfell. So I offered my services to the Red Guard High Command. I found myself commanding a battalion, mostly volunteers. We had been attached to the 5th Army, which was making a push deep into enemy-held territory when the treaty was signed. We were cut off and had been ordered out of territory still controlled by the Dominion. Panic started to set in and it became a full rout. The elves descended on us and began cutting us to pieces. Men, women, children.
Women and children?
Dark days, Rigmor. The army was scattered and we had taken on thousands upon thousands of refugees, all running for their lives. The baggage train was 5 miles long. The rivers ran red with blood. It was a massacre. We had to ford the last great river before safety, but we were all stranded on the wrong side of the bank. It seemed there was no hope. The desperation was almost too much to bear. Of course, the soldiers were fighting a desperate rearguard. I myself at the helm of my men, There was at least 50,000 refugees now, only about 2,000 fighting men left. The relief effort arrived and boats were slowly coming across. Women were throwing their babies into the boats. Grown men were sobbing on the bank. Some just gave up. The elves hacked and cleaved their way freely through the mass of bodies. Then we heard it. Everything stopped. Everything went quiet. Even the children stopped crying. The elves held their swords and gaped in the direction of the sound. It was like a pulsating, rolling thunder, as if the sky itself was being torn apart. Then we saw it. The banner of Ragnar the Red, coming over the crest of the hill. 2 golden gilded longhorns each side, which sounded like the call of the anger of the gods. The thunder was the Nords bashing their swords against their shield wall. Then came the battle cry of 3,000 berserkers as they charged into the mass of Dominion troops. Even though they were outnumbered 3 to 1, the roar and cheer from both sides of the bank as the berserkers slew and slew and slew. The elves routed. Oh, how they ran. They were shown no mercy. No quarter was given. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, a life for a life. Ragnar rallied the remaining Red Guard, held rear guard himself until every single survivor was brought to shore safely. I owe your father a debt of gratitude I could never repay. He was eventually blamed for that massacre. Rigmor, if ever you need me to testify, to clear your family name, I will be there in a heartbeat. You should be very proud of your father. He was greatly feared by his enemies and loved by his friends.
I think I now know why he never talked about the war. Thank you, Cassius. I'll remember that offer.
Now it seems things have come full circle, and total war could once again be upon us. It is such a pity that fool Ulfric seems to think it wise to pitch brother against brother. And for what? Freedom from the Empire? Skyrim needs the Empire. All this bickering, so petty. What is it he shouts? Skyrim for the Nords? I wonder what he has in store for those poor souls who are not Nords. The Stormcloaks and the Thalmor deserve each other. Once we all fought the same common enemy, together, side by side. Ah, the enemy of my enemy.
Is my friend.
You won't have any trouble from me. I can assure you Tullius will honor any forthcoming agreement. Your problem will be convincing Ulfric's Stormcloak. I hope Ingol can knock sense into his thick skull. We had better be going before any Stormcloaks arrive. Let's head back to camp.
Sounds like a good idea, Cassius. He put his helmet back on and followed Cassius out the door. Get back on our horses, Rigmor. She teleported to her horse this time instead of the horse teleporting to her. That's a bit different. Riding through the snow-covered hills, they made their way back towards the Imperial camp. Martin's feeling a little more envious as he learned more of Rigmor's father's history. And he still sat there with not knowing anything about his family's history. where he came from, who his parents were. His memory before the Thalmor had him chained up on that ship. No, not even recallable. How many inflicted refugees you end up seeing through here? Quite a lot. I swear I see the same character multiple times over. Don't know. They returned to the camp and then Rigmor and the Dragonborn got off their horses before Cassius did, following him up to his tent.
Before you go, Rigmor, I have one more thing for you. Like I said, I owe your father a debt of gratitude for my life. I would like you to have this.
Oh my. Cassius, it's beautiful.
It was my mother's. I want you to have it. Please, say you'll take it.
The stones are beautiful. What are they?
Black diamonds.
Black diamonds? I've never seen these before.
When the time comes, Rigmor, you will know what to do with them. What is it?
Thank you, Cassius. Until we meet again.
Farewell. Until next time.
Everything okay? You good to go?
Yeah. I think I'm good.
Let's head back to Riften. Barndar might have the lead on that Diamond Ridge location.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
It's safe to ditch these uniforms now. People might get the wrong idea.
Oh my. Yeah. Whatever. Dragonborn.
Alright, let's get you back in your normal outfit, Rigmor. Let's see. Let's take that. Let's see. Take that. Take those, and yeah, that's pretty neat. Black diamonds. Alright, as far as I go, let's get my stuff back on. Okay, and then off with that Imperial helmet. Maybe I'll leave these down over by the tree trunk. So now I can't sell the armor I had. Let's look at that value. They do not want to buy that stuff. Too expensive. And still sell the stuff Rigmor had, though. Alright. Ready, Rigmor? Let's make our way back down to Riften. And now to make this a little bit better, let's fast travel back to Riften. Make it nice and quick. That's supposed to take, oof, I forget how long a good long ride from down there is. Alright. Just so it's right there when we get back out. Let's see what time is it? Oh. Early in the morning. Good, good. Alright, Rigmor. Let's head on in. They arrived at the south gate of Riften after a long night of riding. Now are we gonna pull this one again? Okay. Nope. She was being a little persnickety.
Take.
Alright. Face sculptor. Great way of getting to change up your hairstyle. Alright. Believe he's staying at the Temple of Mara. So that'll be where we head to, Rigmor. Here we are. They walked into the temple and went walking past the chapel and into the back room where Barandar was waiting for them.
Here we are.
Ah, my children, well met. Khajiit hopes your travels were successful.
Hey, I'm beat after all of that. Why don't we rest up a while first?
Sounds good, Rigmor. You get yourself some rest. He went and set his backpack down before taking a seat. Man, I'm beat. That was a long ride. Thanks for the drink, Barndar. I think we've done what we can. They both have the letters now.
This one has spoken to someone who is living out at Shorestone mining village. He has seen this mine we seek. It's high up on the border of Skyrim and Hyrok. The journey there is very perilous, so be warned. This one has marked it on your map. Be careful, Dragonborn. He also mentioned it's closely guarded.
That's quite a journey. Did he mention anything else?
Only that someone wants to keep this location a secret for a reason. He does not know why.
Well, I guess we're about to find out.
Make sure you take enough supplies with you. It's uncharted territory. Take good care of Rigmor, and if you do find Sigun there, be careful. Do not let her emotions get the better of her.
Hey, I'm right here, you know.
Don't worry, she's in good company.
Dragonborn might walk and talk with old Khajiit.
Sure. He got up and followed Barandar, wondering what was on his mind. Hopefully this time we don't have a connection problem in the middle of a, what I like to call a Skyrim cutscene. Like last time. Oof. That would suck. Sucked the first time. He took a seat next to the old Khajiit. Did you want to talk about something?
How is she holding up?
She's a tough girl. You should be proud of her.
Did this one ever tell you about the other side of her? The child inside?
No, I don't think he did.
She would sit on the veranda of my house in Torval for hours taking in the view. Sometimes she would write poetry or sing songs she had written, or pick flowers in the garden. It wasn't always easy, but it was a joy to see her grow into a young woman. She had the most beautiful long hair and loved dressing up, and this one would send for the best dresses Coin could buy, imported straight from Morrowind. She had many, all colors, but especially liked them in red. Then, when she came of age, she changed.
That reminds me. I need to go check out the market before we leave.
Dragonborn. There is a place this one knows of. Just a little way the other side of Iverstead. It's a little overlook, a camp Khajiit passed by in his travels. The mountain flowers grown in abundance, and the view from the overlook. You can see down into the valley, all the way to the coast. Rigmor would love this place. It would make her very happy.
I think I know where this is going.
Would you make an old Khajiit happy and take her there? Who knows what the gods have in store for you both? Who knows if they plan to take her away from me? Let her find peace, if only for a short time.
Sure, the place sounds amazing, Barin.
Thank you, Dragonborn. But Khajiit has noticed the way she looks at you. Although she can be strong, she can also be fragile. Would it be impertinent for this one to ask how you feel?
This is the turning point in which either you stay as friends throughout this mod, or if you just go romance. And every time I've done this, just because I feel it's correct, I go the romance route. Maybe. I don't know. You can't rush these things, Barin.
Confusion is dangerous. One way or the other, this must be resolved. Riften is such a beautiful city, don't you think? The gods guide you and keep you both from harm.
After Bar and Dar went inside, the Dragonborn went back into the market to go and pick up his special order he had asked for a few days prior.
Can I interest you in some fine goods from Morrowind?
Hey, did that dress arrive yet?
Here you go.
Thank you.
Just when you think things couldn't get any worse.
Now to go and sell off some of this extra
You gonna buy
baggage.
something? Everything I've got on display, really.
Let's see. There I got I don't know if I've got petrifying yet. I had to take a look. Extra amulet of Mara. Let's see. Gold ring. Jade circlet. Yeah. Bunch of good stuff to sell off. Forgot to put that back on, I see. Yeah. Alright. That covers everything.
Come back when you're ready to spend more gold.
She always got a fun attitude, don't she?
Goodness knows I could use it.
Alright.
Come to see the finest weapons and armor.
Yeah. Speeding up on that.
If you need any more smithing work, come see me again.
Alright, now let's see about
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
getting some potions.
Rare
'Cause
trinkets and the finest
I
oddities.
know those
of
would
Morrowind.
definitely be very useful.
When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
Yeah.
I know I
Extremely useful when we go through the Diamond Ridge. Because it's, yeah, a lot of dangerous enemies. And tough ones at that.
Sorry. Just thinking about my experiments.
This place has seen better days. So you're an alchemist then?
Alright, let's see. Healing. Let's see. Cure disease, yes. I don't know, a lot of healing potions. Well, a couple of bits of good stuff. Let's see. Ingredients. Let's see. No imp stool. And no wheat. Okay, so no.
Don't forget us if you need supplies for your journey.
So no healing potions I can make. Well, I can make one.
Do you have any idea how busy I am? My mixture could be burning as we speak.
Jeez. He's got an attitude, don't he? Let's see. Decent amount of supplies. And there'll be plenty more within the Diamond Ridge. Not joking on that. He didn't want to make it seem like you were gonna get overwhelmed without a way of being able to handle it.
Make love like a saber cat, or crush your enemies
Vegetables,
to dust like a
that's
giant.
Careful with those ones with exotic ingredients. What and all.
Let's see. I want to see. Is there any... Do I need to disenchant that bow, or do I get to sell it? I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Have our scouts come up
Welcome
with
to
any
Riften,
information on these
home of the
reports?
Three Skills. Or so they'd have you believe.
Yes, my lady.
It's all
That
lies.
unpleasant
They're just
little
thugs,
supposedly
vermin,
involved.
creeping around the Red Way.
It killed several soldiers before it departed.
Okay, it looks like they already
Make sure
got
there's a
the perk.
contingency plan in effect in case Riften falls under attack.
Yes, my
Alright,
lady.
let's go sell that thing. See if there's anything else I can sell off to lighten my load. So I got a bunch of weight on me.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Come
All sorts
to
of
some
different
of the
ways.
finest weapons and armor.
Let's see. That'll definitely take a huge chunk of it. Oh, and I see I didn't put those back in Angie's camp. Ding. When you forget things. So
If you
much
need any
fun.
more smithing work, come see me again.
Buy some
Oh,
armor. Tell about
when we
it.
get back to Angie's camp, we'll go and stuff them back in. And again, might have us to go and do it on the way up to Diamond Ridge. Might be a good idea.
Hey, come and sit down. Lauren is sleeping.
He took her invitation and sat down. How are you feeling?
Tired.
You want to rest some more?
I can't sleep anyway. What did Barandor say?
What, about Diamond Ridge Mine?
No, when you went outside. Were you talking about me behind my back?
Maybe.
Yeah, right. Guardian. Dragonborn. I just wanted to say... I just want to thank you for all you've done for me.
Forget it.
No, really. No matter what we find at Diamond Ridge, I feel like it's finally coming to an end. Whether she's alive or not, I can at least find closure. Maybe even get on with my life.
What will you do?
I don't know. If she's alive, go back to Torval. At least we would be safe there. If not, go find somewhere peaceful. I mean, we've done just everything we can to help with the conspiracy, right? If there's a war, let the audience sort it out. Hey, we did okay, didn't we?
Yeah, we did good.
Dragonborn, what's wrong?
It's nothing.
What is it?
Just looking.
Yeah, well, don't get any weirdo ideas.
What's a weirdo idea?
You like what you see?
Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. We'll have to see.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Only joking.
Oh, I never had, I don't know, a friend? Forget it.
Just a friend?
You want it to be more?
Do you want it to be more?
Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. We'll have to see. Whew. It's getting a bit hot and stuffy in here. This Diamond Ridge, do you know where it is? How to get there?
It's on the border of High Rock, near that northwest camp we stayed at.
Can we go now?
Sure. There's a camp I know if we can stop to rest halfway.
Okay then. Well, let's go.
Alright. He picked up his backpack and they started to walk out the temple. Definitely looks like a beautiful morning.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Argonian craftsmanship.
For those of you out there who love narratives, these mods are
Let me
good for
guess.
that.
Someone stole your sweet roll.
Alright, Rigmor. Grab your horse and let's get going. Yep. Go get this location fast travelable real quick, because there's wheat that we can collect from there to make some healing potions. Sounded like a fish jumped. I wouldn't be surprised if that's a new feature with the fishing the fishing creation club mod. Yep, you can fish in this game now. Almost looked like there was a visual glitch there with the water. Let's see about those wolves real quick before we can fast travel.
I hate killing wolves.
Die!
Nice.
Talos Wilfred.
And don't worry about the bear. It won't attack. Nice little perk while you're playing this mod. Bears do not attack you after you've freed Mr. Bear. Uh-oh. I'm gonna back off. Let them worry about that. Fast travel to Iverstead real quick. Reason I'm fast traveling there instead of the fast travel point that the mod gave. Well, there's a troll that'll attack you when you spawn. So, yep. Gonna try and avoid that trouble. hop back on your horse, Rigmor.
Look at the size of that mountain.
Yep. It's a big mountain, alright. The throat of the world. The tallest mountain in all of Tamriel. The Greybeards are up there. But first things first, we have another quest to do, Rigmor. They made their way down the steep trail, going alongside the waterfall and the river. Headed down towards the campsite that Barndar had suggested to him. What we got here? Some dead storm cloaks. A note. What the notes say, I wonder. Captain, there have been multiple complaints about attacks near the river northwest of the Rift. We could use some more civilian support from that area for the war effort. So send a few men to investigate. It's probably just a couple of wolves. You only need to send at most 2 men. Happy hunting. Yeah, obviously not enough. Alright. Back on our horses and keep going, Rigmor. Hey, look, a little crossing right here. I think this is right where he's mentioned. Alright, this way.
Are we there yet?
Almost.
Hey, is that it?
Maybe.
I'm getting pretty hungry, you know? Whatever, Dragonborn.
Miss Sass. Alright. Up this way. Nice little campsite.
Hold up.
Yo, Slowpoke.
Oh my.
Come on. Let's check out the view.
Cool.
We walked over to the cliffs where there was an observation deck established. And up there they could get a clear view all the way to the sea in the north.
Whoa. That view is amazing.
Yes, it is. I knew you'd like it, Rigmor. I have something else for you.
The dress! You bought me that dress!
Dragonborn, it's beautiful.
I got it from the Riften Market. Imported from Morrowind. Just like you wanted.
Let me try it on.
He smiled as she, seeing her excitement. Hey, you look great.
I look like, shit. Whatever.
No, you don't.
Come on, Guardian. My hair, duh. I look like I don't know, an ugly rock demon. I make this dress look ugly.
Rigmor, you look beautiful.
Yeah, right.
The dress really suits you. Don't you like it?
This is crazy. No one gives me presents.
I'm gonna sit by the fire for a while. Why don't you relax and enjoy the moment?
Thank you. Thank you for being you.
He went and sat down in the chair and put his backpack down alongside. He then sat there in enjoyment, watching her just simply pick flowers. Seeing such innocent joy like this reminded him of why he became a crusader. To protect people so they could have moments like this. Yeah. A lot more detail comes in play with the second mod. Believe me. It goes to a whole different level. Which we'll get to do that later on eventually. Meantime, we're still in the middle of Rigmor of Bruma. So... She looks like she's enjoying herself, didn't she? Looks like the night's drawing in. Oh look, you can see one of the two moons of Nirn. I knew you'd like the flowers. It's good to see you happy, Rigmor.
Yeah, I'm glad I came here.
Let's chat.
Okay.
Okay, looks like we've gone through all those options. Okay. Hey, you okay?
Yeah, just a little scared, I guess. It's been a long time. I wonder if she'll even know who I am.
Of course she will, Rigmor. We're gonna get her the hell out of there.
She was a school teacher, you know? Back then, before all this. She taught me how to read and write. I studied fine arts, poetry, and song. My dad insisted I learn alongside my combat training. It was befitting for a noble child, you see. We even had a family crest.
So you had a family name?
Yes, but they cast us down. After the arrest, we lost everything.
What's your given name, Rigmor? Please, I would love to know.
It's Sigurdsdottir.
Taken from your mother?
To protect me and my mom.
One day we'll restore the house of Ragnar, and your name. In Rigmor Sigurdsdottir.
I've written a song for you. Would you like to hear it?
You wrote me a song? Please, I'd love to hear it.
Okay.
Bear with me. I have to do this right. 1 second. Right.
I'm sorry. Wait.
Dragonborn to save her, to never let her go.
I do love how they actually put that in. And his reaction here is, you'll understand later on in a future stream why this particular reaction is the appropriate choice. Kiss me.
What?
Kiss me?
Wow, you're a fast mover. Let's just take things one step at a time, okay? Don't get me wrong. I kinda like you.
Sorry. I didn't know what came over me. I thought...
Hey, it's okay. Forget it. It's no problem, okay? But these things... they take time, you know?
The song was amazing, by the way. Thank you.
Hey, yeah, well, I don't do that too often, you know. But, hey, let me know when you're ready to move out.
He decided to let her play around a little while, and that getting some rest would be a good idea. Yeah. He got out of bed and noticed she was already up. Shook his head and made his way over to let her know it was time to move out. Hey, we better get going.
Sure, I'm ready when you are.
We can head for Northwest Camp, then move up to Diamond Ridge from there.
Okay, let's move on. Oh, and Dragonborn, for what it's worth, thank you. Sure.
Unfortunately, we gotta take back her dress because she's not wearing her armor because she's wearing it. Boy. I have to take that back, but well, we definitely want to take those. And all right. They made their way back to their horses, getting ready to begin the ride.
Hold up!
Hey, before we go, I have a gift for you.
Yeah, I get presents all the time, like from no one ever.
Well, now you have.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate it. I really do.
Alright. Let's get on and get moving. Here we're going to fast travel down to Angie's camp. And then we're going to go from there up northwest. Alrighty. First things first, drop off those ingot supplies. Oh, and firewood. Yeah, I need to remember to go take that golden claw back. Might have an idea when it can happen. Alright. Let's see. Backpack on. Shield on. Oh yeah. Put the sword. The heirloom sword back in. If we're lucky, we'll get a nice little feature that happens when you go and do that. But we'll find out if it activates that code or not.
Great job hitting those targets. You definitely surprised me with your speed and composure.
Alright.
Great job hitting those targets. You definitely surprised me with your speed and composure.
Now, back up to the north. Oh look, from here you can see the Bleak Falls Barrow. Nice. Got our target that way. To the far north. West. Alright. Start. You can go to Darkfall Cave. That way we make sure when we get to the spot she's riding her horse. Narrative purposes, of course. Alright, let's see. Early in the morning. It's up dawn. Alright. Come on, Rigmor. Ooh, and very dawn looking. Good. I wasn't trying to go through their game. Whatever. They made their way up into the towards the camp in the mountains. As they walked around the rocks, Sir Martin spotted a familiar but differently dressed individual up at the spot where him and Rigmor had a small spat just a few days prior. Come on, Rigmor. Come on, Rigmor. Well, well. Tendril Sethri. Is this pure coincidence, or something more sinister?
Well met, Dragonborn. Fear not. All is about to be revealed.
So what are you? A thief, spy, mage, or a disciple even?
I am merely a messenger, and I've been sent to help guide you.
A messenger? For who, I wonder?
As I said, all will be revealed, but I must speak with Rigmor. Rigmor of Bruma, child of the Twilight.
I'm sorry, Who?
Take heed. This chapter is coming to a close, and what you seek is not far from here. But what is sought is one and the same as what you will find at Diamond Ridge. You must follow the cairns at dusk or dawn. They will light the way to the heart of a mother's love, and your final destination.
Wait, how did you know about...
Make haste, my child. Time is running out. Well met.
Dusk and dawn?
Dragonborn, it is vital you follow the cairns at twilight. There is a cave that will lead you to the mines.
What will she find at Diamond Ridge, Sethri?
She will find her destiny.
Alright, Rigmor. Let's go. After hearing Sethri's words, he used the reference point he had from what Barandar told him to begin their course. What's this? I think this might be what Sethri was talking about. Because he found the torch on a pile of rocks. This is very conveniently placed. This might be the cairns he was talking about. Come on. As they rode around the mountain range, they spotted more and more of these cairns. Obviously marking the trail there to follow. And you can already see the destination in the distance there. A rather large statue of Azura. Yeah. Well, he said dusk or dawn, so technically it's dawn. So. Yeah. Yes, this is a copy and paste and enlarged version of the statue you see back at around Winterhold, but with some unique customization. As you'll see in a second. All will be revealed. How often you hear him say that? They came around the corner, and behold, the great statue. This way, Rigmor.
Dragonborn, wait.
Rigmor, you ready for this?
What is this place? What happened here?
It's a shrine to the goddess Azura. Looks like it's been desecrated.
But why?
Sethri said all was about to be revealed. But last I knew, she only appeared during dawn or dusk. It looks like it's already past dawn. Just trying to get up here.
Dragonborn, this is scary.
Don't be scared. I think you just found your guardian angel.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah. Typically, Azura does prefer to communicate during dawn or dusk. But I think she'll make an exception for Rigmor this one time.
Rigmor, my child, come closer and place your hands on the altar, so I can join with you and touch your soul.
That'd be something scary to hear from a demon, to be honest. But they make her benevolent in this storyline.
Ah, yes, my wonderful, beautiful child, daughter of Azura.
I don't understand. What?
Ever since you were born, I have been watching over you. Even when you were a little girl, I have influenced the destinies of many, and entwined them to bring you here, to this moment.
But why me? I didn't ask for any of this. I'm scared.
Don't cry, my child. Don't be afraid. My guardian has helped to protect you well up to now. But mortal danger awaits you both at Diamond Ridge. The forces of darkness conspire to wreak havoc at the behest of an usurper. From oblivion comes a new danger, one who seeks to reside in the world of mortals. The entity has not shown itself yet, but it cannot enter this world until a new order is established throughout Tamriel.
But surely you must have powers. What could I possibly do?
Oh, Rigmor, pure of heart, you do have something very special. A power no lords or gods could ever hope to wish for. You are blessed with a mother's love. Until now, I have used all my powers to thwart the forces of darkness and weaken their intentions. I have shielded you from harm, shrouded you in my robes, and delivered you from the abyss. But now, my own powers are weakening. I will eventually fade into the void.
Why?
Black arts are being used by necromancers to fuse Daedric steel with black diamonds. Black diamonds are the essence of my heart, which connects me to this world and the next. They are attempting to forge armor and weapons, and the armor they forge will make them invincible.
Then everything will have been for nothing. How can we hope to stop an invincible army? There is a way, right? Is that why I'm here?
They are successfully forging armor, and every time they do, it weakens me in this world. But they cannot forge the weapons. Their efforts won't work, and they are lost as to why.
So there is still hope.
Only a Daedric weapon forged from my heart can void their invincibility. And it can only be so if the pieces of my heart have something very special. The essence of a mother's love from two sources wrought from bane. One source to fuse it, one source to wield it, and both must be blessed.
A mother's love?
Place your mother's ring and the necklace Cassius Varan gave you on the altar. Now place your sword upon the altar.
Of course.
I am the goddess Azura, mother of the rose, queen of the night sky, the dusk and dawn. Behold Rigmor of Bruma, protector of the pure of heart, daughter of a mother's love. I am the bane of Azura, the poison chalice of woe, vanquisher of the forces of evil. Behold Rigmor of Bruma, child of the twilight, the chosen champion of Azura. Go, my child, go quickly and smite the forces of evil with my blessing. Only the chosen can wield Azura's bane. Make sure it never leaves your side. Go with my blessing and my love. May the Guardian watch over you.
Wait, don't go.
Your destiny awaits, my love. Your mother is waiting.
Azura!
Daughter of Azura.
Yeah, I would never have believed it.
Let's go find this cave entrance. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, let's grab the horses and make our way. As you can see, that leaves. There are some drawbacks, like so much empty, unused, expanded space. But, you know what? Everything's got a drawback if you think about it. They continued to climb up the slopes of the mountain, making their way for the mine. Coming up upon the entrance to the cave. Once arriving, they dismounted. Okay, Rigmor. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, I think I'm ready.
Okay. Stick close to me, okay? Don't go wandering off now.
Okay.
Alright, I need you to focus, like you said you would.
Okay. Focus.
Promise me, Rigmor. Promise me.
I promise.
What was that?
Okay, I promise. Focus. Whatever.
That's more like it. Daughter of Azura.
Daughter of Azura. That's actually quite cute.
Well, I believe that concludes tonight's stream. I hope everyone had a fantastic time watching. Yeah. Next week we'll be delving into the Diamond Ridge mine and unveiling more secrets and rescuing Sigun. Yeah. Hope y'all have a fantastic week, and don't forget, this stream was sponsored by W Energy. Use my promo code RedThunderFan to get 10% off. And if you like what you saw, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you want to help sponsor the help out the channel, and support it, join on and become a Patreon. Become a patron at my Patreon. Link right there. Until next time.